one of the most important aspects in our life is the food. What happens to most of us is either we pamper our body or neglect our body. Bhagavan says we should not do both. We should not pamper the body, we should not neglect the body. Why? Because the body is the vehicle. Body is the tool. If we want to cross a river, we need a good boat. Otherwise, we will sink in between the river. So take care of the body, but don't pamper it. Says Bhagavan, Kshuddha Vyadhi Cha Chikitsyata. This direction can be studied in two ways. One is Kshuddha Vyadhischa Chikitsyata. See, when we are in the world, two things always, there will be two problems always. One is Kshuddha. Kshuddha is hunger. Every day we become hungry. We need food. And another problem is Vyadhi. Different kinds of diseases, ailments. It will come, it pop up. Wherever we are, because of our prarabdha, different kinds of small diseases, some ailments, something will come up. Please don't neglect the both. Don't neglect our hunger, don't neglect our ailments. Why? The Ayurveda says, if we do not take care of, the body properly, whether it is hunger, whether it is diseases, it can actually destroy not only the body, but even the peace of mind. See, we have some problem, we consult a doctor, take the right medicines, that problem is over, so that our mind is at peace. There is a problem, we don't take medicine at all. Then what happens? This disease prolongs. And there is no peace of mind. Mind is always distracted. Sitting and then, there is a stomach ache and the mind keep on going to our stomach instead of Brahman. So, Shuddha Vyadhihi Cha Chikitsyata. Treat Chikitsa, treatment. Chikitsyata, take care of Kshuddha Vyadhischa. So one instruction is take care of your health. Take care of, the food and also different diseases which will pop up time to time. This is very natural. They say, see, when we are staying in a rented house, we have to give rent, isn't it? Like that, for staying in this house rented house of this body, the rent is diseases. So something will come. So what? Take care of it so that it will not affect our peace of mind. Not than the body, our mind should be at peace. The mind should be at rest so that we can use that mind for higher purpose. So, Kshuddha Vyadhischa Chikitsyata Divaidyadam. Please treat, please remove. Or Kshuddha Vyadhischa. So this is one meaning. Please treat hunger and diseases at the right time so that it will not create a havoc in our life. Second meaning is Kshudeva Vyadhihi. The greatest disease is Kshuddha. Every day. See, other Vyadhi comes once in a while. But Kshuddha is something, hunger is something which affects us every day. Kshudeva Vyadhi. See, Kshuddha is Vyadhi. Hunger is a kind of disease. Take care. See, what do you mean by that? Take care of the hunger. Because if you don't take care of hunger, we are hungry, you don't eat the right kind of food, etc. What will happen? Acidity and so many other problems will pop up. Not only that, another beautiful meaning is there, Kshruti Svyadhi. The hunger is like kind of disease, Chikitsyata. With what we do chikitsa? With oshadhi, with medicines. Sometimes medicine can be very, sour or very bitter. Do we say that, oh, because this medicine is bitter, I will not take? Not like that. We have to take care of the hunger, which is a disease, with food. Food is the medicine. So, whatever is good for us. We say, in Sanskrit there are two words. One is priyam, another is hitam. Priyam, that which we like. Hitam, that which is good for us. So we don't, when we go to a medical store, we don't look for what are the medicines which we like. What is good for us, that's what we see. Like that, when we go to the dining hall also, whatever is hidden for us, what will be good for us, easily digestible, which will give us enough strength and then energy so that we can take up our sadhana, our studies, our seva. Kshrutyadhischa chikitsyadam. Smriti says, Nasti kshudha samam dukkham Nasti yoga kshudha samaha Nasti aushadha samam anyam Nasti krodha samo ripuhu. Says, Nasti kshudha samam dukkha. Somebody asks us, what is the greatest dukkha? We may say this and that and this and that because we have not suffered hunger. See, as long as once in a while we take an Ekadashi brother, that is not. But if there is no food, there is no food, there is no way that we are going to get any food, then only we will know what real dukkham is. Nasti kshudha samam dukkham. There is no dukkha, misery, greater than poverty, greater than lack of food. Nasti yoga kshudha samah. Like that, kshudha, hunger is like a disease. There is no disease greater than kshudha, greater than the hunger. Because if we are hungry and if we don't take care of our hunger, that will lead to many other physical problems. Nasti yoga kshudha samah. When we say this kshudha, when we say the hunger, it is not only physical hunger, okay? It is not that we are, I'm hungry. Hungry not only for the stomach, but for our mind, for our intellect. The mind wants emotional health, emotional food. The intellect needs intellectual food. What are the emotional foods? Emotional food is very good relations. When we meet others, smile to each other, speak nicely. Okay, these are all we need. Sometimes sadhakas go into a kind of a mood. They will not speak to anyone. Face becomes so. They say the greatest sadhana is to smile. Puja Gurudev used to say, keep smiling. That is a great sadhana. Whatever problems are, doesn't mean that there is no problem. There are many, many problems. Even though there are many problems, keep smiling. Why should others suffer because of our problem? Keep smiling. So we need that emotional food. What is emotional food? Good relations, that we need. And not only emotional, intellectual thirst, hunger, good thoughts, good studies, great ideas. Those are the food for our thought. Good friendship, good interactions, smile, happiness. These are all needed for our emotions. So when you say Kshudvya Discha Chikitsyadam, one is not only telling about food, what we get for the stomach, but for our emotions and also for our intellect. Kshudvya Discha Chikitsyadam Nasti Roga Kshudhasana. So if you do not give proper food for the body, right emotions to our mind, good thoughts to our intellect, this all will go into different kinds of modes which will be very difficult for us to live with. Nasti aushadha samam annam. There is no aushadha better than annam. The food is the best medicine. If you understand that, and then, instead of becoming a slave to our tongue, if you understand that what is good for our body, and that's also different, okay? We don't believe in the allopathic approach to health. In India, we believe that each one of us are unique and each one of our health is different. We all need different things. So we don't say everything should be 120 or 100, no. Because for some people, 120 may be very low because he needs more. Some people don't have that much also. So what it means here is aushadham annam. So whatever is the need of a person, for a person 2 idlis will be more than enough. Because one person is okay with 2 idlis, if you say that everybody should take only 2 idlis, then that will create a problem. Why? Because there is another person who is happy with 1 idli also. Another person needs 5 idlis, then only he'll be able to balance his body. So when we say this, what do you mean is, this is nasti aushadha samamanna. Annam is the aushadha. Treat food as aushadha. If you take food as an aushadha, then we do not have to take aushadham as annam. If you are not careful, if you are taking so much of anna food, then after some time the aushadha, the medicine will become our main food. This much is there every day, morning, afternoon, evening, so much of medicine. And I have to eat, right? Because I have to take medicine. So see, changes. So, nasti aushadha samam annam. There is no aushadha better than annam. We have to find out what is good for us and then take it in the right measure. Then our health will be protected. Nasti krodha samodipu. Who is the worst enemy? Our worst enemy is anger. Anyhow, there was a great physician, Ayurveda physician in Kerala. It's a great Siddha Purusha, okay? His name was Alattur Nambi. In Kerala has a very ancient, unbroken tradition of Ayurveda. Nagarjuna was a great physician and a Buddhist monk. He traveled all over India and then came to Kerala. And seeing the flora and fauna of Kerala and the medicinal plants which are available naturally here, he settled down in Kerala and wrote a book known as Ashtanga Hridaya. Such a land is this. So, this Alattur Nambi was a great physician, Ayurveda physician. And he every day used to go to Bhagavan Dindandari's temple and pray. So, one day when he went, he saw that 2 birds, which are very rare to that region, and they were chirping in a particular manner. Koaru, 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 koaru. These are some birds. Next day when he came also, he saw that the same birds are there and they're chirping in the same way. Koaru, 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 koaru. What is this? Third day when he came and he heard, he understood. What is they asking? Ko aruk. Aruk means without disease. Ko aruk, ko aruk, ko aruk means who will be the person without any disease, who can live this life without disease. That's the question they are asking. Who? These two birds. What are those two birds? They were Ashwini Devadas. Ashwini Devadas came in the form of two birds to test Alathur Nambi. So, hearing that, he answered. Alathur Nambi answered. What is the question? Ko aruk. Who can live in this world without disease? Who is a healthy person? Says that Alathur Nambi spoke to these birds. Kale hita mita bhoji kruta chankramana kramena vamashayi aviruddha mutra purishaha strishu yatatma yo nara so aruk. This is a Upadesha, great Upadesha. Saha aruk, that person is aruk. Aruk means that person can live a healthy life. Oh, who? Kale hita mita bhoji. Person who eats kale at the right time. The time is very, very important in our, what we eat. The time, what we eat, the time of our eating is very important. Kale at the right time. What is to be eaten? Hitam. That which is good for us. For a person, the sweet can be very good. For another person, the chili will be okay, very good. But that we should know what is good for us and then we should eat. Hitam. How much? Mitam. We should eat mita. Mita means the right quantity. As I was telling, we cannot say that this much is mitam. I mean, for each one of us, the mita, the right quantity can be different. But then what is mita? Mitam means the right quantity. What is right quantity? Shastra says, Dvau bhagam purayedannaihi toyenaikam prapurayed Vayu sanjaranayatu chaturtham avasheshayed. How much? What is the mitam? How much is that quantity we should take? Dvau bhagam purayed annai. Our stomach, half of the stomach we should fill with food. Toyenaikam prapurayed. 1/4 should be filled with water. Vayu sanjaranayatu. And 1/4 we should leave empty. So that the vayu, the prana can move. So that much is the right quantity. So this is the first. Somebody is, like Bhimasena is so much. And Nakula is so glad. So we cannot say that Nakula, you eat like Bhima. Or Bhima, you eat like Nakula. Not possible. So, how much ever is our stomach, we should fill only half with food, 1/4 with water. The rest we should leave so that we are always comfortable. Otherwise, sometimes we eat so much. I can't walk only. I'm going to lie down in dining hall only. So that should not be there. So that is known as Hita Mita Bhoji. So if you want to be healthy, Hita Mita Bhoji. Then Kruta Chankramana. Kruta Chankramana means we should take right quantity of exercise. The Chankramana, the movements, we should move. we should take the right kind of exercise. Kramena Vamashayi. So when we are lying down, we should lie in such a way that we are always resting on our left side. When we are lying, we should always lie resting on our left side, one side. So that, because the stomach is in this side, so that you know all that much better than me. So Kramena Vamashayi. Aviruddha Mutra Purisha. So when the calls of nature come, then we should attend it. If you retain Mutra and Purisha, then that can actually create problems for our body. So, Aviruddha Mutra Purisha. Strishu Yathatma. Keep Brahmacharya according to the ashram. As a Brahmacharis, Brahmacharya, Grihasthas Brahmacharya, Panaprasthis Brahmacharya, they are all different. So, Strishu Yathatma, never get too much intelligent. Try to keep Brahmacharya as much as possible. Yonaraha, a person who is living in this way, Saha Aruk, he will be a healthy person. The moment Alatur Nambi said this, the birds became very happy, as though the birds are smiling at the Alatur Nambi and disappeared. So they got the right answer. Okay, so Kshudyadhischa Chikitsatam. Please treat the hunger and diseases at the proper time with proper medicine and food. Okay, now how can we, Kshuddha Vyadhi, how can we treat it? That is the next Uddesha. Pratidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyatam. Pratidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyatam. We should consume. We should take what? Pratidinam, every day. Pratidinam doesn't mean that every day we have to take medicine. Pratidinam means whenever required. Whenever it is required, bhujyatam. Consume what? Bhiksha cha aushadham cha. Food and medicine. So if you have to take everyday medicines, we have to take everyday medicines. Don't miss. Because, see, we have to take a medicine and then we will be able to manage the health. If we don't do that, then all possibilities are there that the condition will get worse and problems will come. So, pratidinam, every day, bhiksha cha aushadham cha, every day take food and medicine. In the sense, whenever we need, okay, so whenever we need, whenever it is required, please take aushadha and bhiksha. Now comes the important thing, bhiksha aushadha. See, this is a Sopana Paddhati, no? So we have already left our home. No? Nijagriha turnam mirgamena. That's already there. Now we are all either. See, there's only one ashrama in this entire Indian system who protects all other three ashramas. There are 4 ashramas: Brahmacharya, Garhastya, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. In that, the second ashrama is known as Jyeshtha ashrama, the greatest ashrama. Achha, more than sannyasins. Why? Because all other ashramas are taken care of by the Ditiya ashrama. Okay, so when we are in Ditiya ashrama, when we are in our house, then you may ask, okay, today you make some this, you make that, etc., etc. Okay. But all other 3 ashramas, we have only bhiksha as the food. We should not. So, that was the tradition in India. Brahmacharis, they used to go to the houses, they will beg for the bhiksha and bring to the Guru. Guru will distribute among them. even a vanaprasthi, a sannyasi, we should only live with bhiksha. Pratidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyatam. So we have to take food, only bhikshannam. No, bhikshanna, anna which we receive as a result of our begging. We go to people and then we beg for the, food, and whatever they give, we take it. Okay? And with that, we treat our problem. What is the problem? Hunger. So the hunger should be treated with bhiksha aushadham. No, bhiksha is a medicine. The food what we receive from begging is medicine. So, treat your hunger, which is a disease, with bhiksha, which is the aushadha, the medicine, which is the bhiksha. Why bhiksha? There's a great science behind bhiksha. Why our Shastra says that brahmachari, vanaprasthi and grihasthi, sannyasi should take bhiksha? Because bhiksha brings lots of, spiritual changes in us. Yes. So, Acharya has composed a very beautiful stotra known as Annapurneshwari stotra. So, each verse ends with a prayer. Bhiksham dehi krupavalambanakari Mata Annapurneshwari. Mother Annapurneshwari, please give me alms. Bhiksha. Bhiksham dehi krupavalambanakari Mata Annapurneshwari. So when we go to a place, to a house, what is the Bhiksha mantra? The Bhiksha mantra is Bhiksha Bhavati, Bhiksham Dehi. That's why when you do the Upadayana, etc., after the Upadayana, they are supposed to do this, Bhikshadana. So what do they say? Bhavati, Bhiksham Dehi. Oh, Mother, please give Bhiksha. To whom we are asking? Not to any woman. Who is this in this form of all those women? No, they are all Devi herself. No? Striya samasta sakala jagatsu. Devi Mahatmya says, each and every feminine form, Stri Rupa, is embodiment of Sri Jagadambika herself. That should be the attitude. So when we are going and asking for Bhiksha, Bhavati, Bhiksham Dehi. Who is this Bhavati? Sakshal Annapurneshwari. So when you are in the queue and when you are asking, don't ask loudly, then it will become very, but inside always Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. So whatever we are receiving, it is a Bhiksha. Okay, so with that attitude, they say Bhikshannam is the most pure form of food. Why? Because we are getting it because of the grace of Jagadambika, Sri Annapurneshwari herself. And so in that, Bhagavan ends, Matame Parvati Devi, Pita Devo Maheshwara, Bandhava Shiva Bhaktascha, Sudesho Bhuvanatrayam. When your children or when your relatives ask you, how are you living without us? Tell them that, oh, we have so many bandhus here.